Hey up, I'm deep down in the dungeon this morning. It's our basement at home. I've got a project on and my daughter's growing up rapid and we bought her a little giant mountain bike, which honestly is a little 20-inch wheel giant mountain bike, and it really is an absolutely lovely little lightweight, super well built, almost professional standard mountain bike for kids. Anyway, she's 10 now and she's grown out of it really. And the seat won't go up any higher. So I've bought her let me show you. I bought her a Carrera. There's some very basic componentry on it. However, what there is a very good little alloy frame. And this is 24-inch wheel. Because I would have happily bought another giant. But when you're looking at second-hand about, sometimes anything up to 300 quid. And I got this, and honestly, it's in cracking condition, really. I want to do some modifications. So you might notice that it's got grip shift. There and there, look. Triple chain set at the front with a front mech, that thing there, look. And only 7-speed on the back. Now I thought, you know what, that's a worthy upgrade, that is. At my mind about, which is an old vintage orange Evo 2. And I want to do some upgrades to this. I want to upgrade to 11 speed. So you notice I've done a single chain ring in the front. That works absolutely brilliantly. I love that. But what I'm going to do is change this 8-speed set onto my daughter's new bike. So I'm going to use the LX shifter. So the first stage of this process is working on my daughter's bike. So I've got some new tyres. I've got a new crank set, quite a cheap budget one. I've got a new ring for that. The front mech will go. The rear cassette will get changed. I'll put my shifter on as well. So I've got to sabotage a lot of my bike to transfer it onto this bike. So I thought today I'll take the wheels out and I'll change the tyres. We've got some more knobbly tyres. These are called Schwalbe Black Jacks. I think she'd be better with some half-decent tyres, rather than these, what can only be described as budget entry-level stuff. Gotcha. Doing a quick weight comparison. It's probably no scientific experiment, but I definitely think the knobbly one is lighter in switch hands. Yes, definitely. Having lightweight components on a mountain bike is unbelievable, because I used to have an old Claw Butler which was like, oh man, I cannot even describe to you how heavy that was. It was ridiculous. And I went on holiday once to Scotland, and this guy says, "Oh, why don't you try buy one of my bikes out?" I was like, it's no different to my Claw Butler. He says, "Well, try it." So I did, and I could not believe the difference that the weight of a bike made to the enjoyment of the actual ride itself. It was like, it was night and day. So from then on, that's when I built my first orange mountain bike. I bought one and it was too big, so I bought a brand new frame, changed all the components, basically learned how to do it myself. So I built me a mountain bike, and I've kept the same one ever since. But over the years you kind of have these ebbs and flows. I'm not a mountain biker really, I just play about with it. Well, that's pretty good. That's one tyre on. Get the skivs undone. Front one's quick release, which is a bit easier. There's not much room down here, I know that much. I don't know which way you turn that, do you? Just try it one way or the other. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Oh, something's turning. What basic research I've done is that certain cassettes have more spacers in. I'm upgrading to an 8-speed and I've got a brand new cassette which I'm hoping fits. This is a company called Airbike. Never used them before. Supposedly compatible with all the main brands. Still not convinced it's the same though, because that is threaded onto that and that's not. So that's not the same. So that won't fit on there. So I bought an 8-speed cassette and it won't fit. So it's some sort of threaded ring that's on this. I am going to do some experiments in the workshop.